It's the weekend board games. I'm 43 edition. Hi everybody, this is Tubbs from Tubbs Plays Games. Welcome to the weekend board games, my weekly recap of all of the games I played over the past week. If you're watching this on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, please go watch it on the other two. You don't have to watch the whole thing. These are long videos, but engage, like, comment, subscribe, doodle, flag, whatever it is. Report the video if you want. Please don't. But yeah, just anything you can do to engage makes me so happy. And it was my birthday last week. Like I said, 43 edition. So let's do it. Also, Board Game Arena is a website where you can play board games, and I do. Would you like to play with me? I'd love that. I'm JRR Tubbs on that site. If you would love to play a game with me, I would love to play a game with you. All right, let's dive right into the games. Did some weekday gaming with the child. We try not to turn our TV on after dinner on weeknights, and oftentimes that manifests in us playing board games, my son and I, sometimes my wife. And I decided tonight, since it was my turn to pick, my son and I have kind of been alternating picking games as best as we can, and since it was my turn to pick, I decided to go for a classic. I wanted to see how he would feel about this game. It turns out he really enjoyed it. We got to play some Carcassonne. He beat me by 1 point, which was a real bummer. We did have some of the expansions in there unbeknownst to me, so some of the map got a little screwed up, as you can see up at the top. We had some of the city expansion in there, and we just decided to kind of roll with it at that point, rather than try to learn how the city expansion works. But yeah, Carcassonne is a very good tile laying game. We love tile laying games in this house, and so yeah, it was a big hit, which made me very happy because I love this game. So that is Carcassonne from RnR Games. Fast forward to Thursday Crew, which was on Wednesday this week. We started off the evening playing a game of How to Save the World. How to Save the World is kind of I would call it a worker placement game with some track pushing elements, some bag building elements for sure. And it is from Burnt Island Games. I didn't really have a whole good handle on the game. I was just kind of guessing, so I did not do very well, but I look forward to playing it again. We gave a try to Take Time, which is a co-op game from RnR Games. We only got to we played one round of it, and I can't say how I felt because we decided to move on. Our other tables game had finished. We wanted to play some party stuff, and so we decided to move on. So I really didn't get a feel for it. I would like to try it again. I completely forgot to take a picture of Time's Up, which is a version of the old party charades game Celebrity or Fishbowl that we like to play a lot at the end of our Thursday Crew nights. That's from RnR Games, and if you've ever played the party game, you know what it's all about. I love this game because I've got a lot of pop culture knowledge, so I'm a big fan, but yeah, it's a good one. And then we played some Crokinole just to close out the night. And as I always like to do, I don't know who invented Crokinole, who publishes Crokinole, because it's an old bar game. So it was invented by bars. My tripod has decided to die on me, so we're gonna move on. Then we were on to Saturday. Saturday was my birthday party. A bunch of people came over, and definitely at some point some gaming happened. We played some Strike, which is a push your luck dice rolling game from Ravensburger. You just roll dice in this little bouncy arena and try to make matches if you can, and try to stay alive as long as you can. It's a big hit. I didn't get a picture of it because I was concentrating, but we played Stay Cool, which is from Scorpion Mask Games. Stay Cool, we always have fun with this game. It's a trivia game of sorts where you're being asked questions by two people, one on each side of you, and you're answering questions with your mouth to the person on the left and spelling out the answers to questions on letter dice to the question on your right. And you just try to get as many as you can in a certain amount of time. It's a big hit. We play it at our annual cabin get together, and it's just so much fun. And then we moved on to Tapple, another game that I really love as somebody who likes references and pop culture and things like that. And it is reminiscent of Scattergories as well, which is a game that I loved from my childhood. And Tapple's published by The Op. We moved on to the Sunday meetup. The Sunday meetup is my board game group's standard day to get together and play games. We kick in weekday games as well, but Sunday is the day that we always get together to play games. And I started out with playing a game called Dragon Scrolls from Moon Saga Games. This was a pre-crowdfunding edition that was sent to me to review, and we gave it a try, and it's quite solid. More to come from the review, but it is quite solid for being such a little and quick game. The group has been helping me to play some of the classics that I have holes in my knowledge about, and today was no exception. We played Puerto Rico 1897. This was the new Fancy Dancy Awakened Realms version, and this was my game of the week for last week. I loved it. It was so much fun. I cannot wait to play again. We moved on to playing some viticulture. We played the Bordeaux version of the game, and viticulture is from RnR Games. It's a worker placement game about making wine. I've played this game a bunch on BGA, only this I think was my second or third IRL play, and biggest thing that I cannot keep straight about this game is that when you harvest your grapes, you don't lose them. They stay on the vines. And so nobody noticed me discarding my grapes when I was harvesting them, and it made the game a whole lot harder for me until somebody caught me doing it. Lesson learned, hopefully for next time. But viticulture is great. And then we decided to get one more quick one in before I had to head home. We played RnR or NAR, depending on who you ask, which is from Pandasaurus Games. This was a gift from my wife for Christmas, and it has gotten played a bunch of times now. I'm a big fan of this game. Played a lot on BGA, and people in my group like it, so we drop it on the table a lot. Yeah, not much else to say about NAR. I do want to try the artifacts rules for it, so we will see. Maybe we'll try that out soon. And that was all the games we played this week. Last bit of business that we need to do is the ultimate game of the week. If you are unfamiliar, Game of the Week is a hashtag challenge that I host on Instagram. People in the Instagram board game community make a post throughout the week to celebrate the best game they played that week. And then I collect all of those posts and collect all of the games and post the list to my stories on Monday morning and give the community a chance to vote for their top 3 games. Then the next day I tally up all the votes and we know who the ultimate game of the week is. This week we're going to send congratulations to Flamecraft, which was nominated by Barry Board Games. Barry, B-U-R-Y, not Barry like B-A-R-R-Y. B-U-R-Y Board Games. So congratulations to Flamecraft. I'm a big fan of Flamecraft, so I was happy to see this win. And if you would like to join us in nominating your game of the week, reach out to me on Instagram and I will add you to our super cool and lively group chat. Other than that, until next week, my name is Tubbs and this has been Tubbs Plays Games, and I'm excited to hear what you played about this week.